I'm just a personality girl.
Oh yeah.
I'm just not like most girls.
Why is it that all of your boyfriends I've seen are like super fucking like hot looking?
What?
I don't know, like the guys.
They're all hot to me. I just want to say.
But like, no, they look like models and shit.
You've
Or at
read-
least that
you've
one
read
guy.
the chapters.
I guess maybe. Who's the ugliest guy you dated? Give me his name. Let's look it up. Declined to state. How about this?
I can't say
Who's the most dad-bodded guy you dated?
That's meaner.
Okay,
Following
the
that question.
I mean, I don't.
Oh, you dated Little Xan?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You were like,
But
they're
he's
all
not
generally
funny.
hot. I feel like, well, he was funny in the regard that like, no, I'm not laughing with him, but I things were funny. You know what I mean? But that was a long time ago. I'm reformed.
He's funny in like the way that like you
You're
remember
reformed.
you remember something about Mary?
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. He's you know where I was going with that. You know, he's funny in the way that I think we had a little beef with
When
him
I was
before.
dating him, there was a period of time where I was like living with him and we were dating. We were in a full blown relationship, and he would be like, my cousin's coming over and she's like cleaning the house. She works for me. My cousin's my assistant. Months went by. And then I found out that she was just like his other girlfriend. She was also
What?
dating him at the same time as
This
me.
dude
and
was
she was like
playing you?
pretending to be his cousin.
Oh my god.
When you
Ew.
look at that, it's like, oh my God,
This
Tana,
is
get
what he
a
looks
grip.
like in every picture.
No, like look there, look at him
This
with
one?
Noah, who I also dated. How fun.
You dated her?
Bisexual queen. He looks great there.
So tell me, so is Little Xan is he always on Xanax? Is that a real thing?
There were some periods of time where the name fit the lifestyle for sure.
And do you think
And that was my problem. I'm working on the full, reformation, but I love a drugged out musician.
and do you think that the Xanax affected his performance at all, or?
No. Have
No.
you ever taken Xanax?
Yeah, a lot of times, many
I feel like,
times.
and I'm not out here like, you know what I mean? Like, be prescribed. You need it. Don't use it recreationally. It's very scary, very addictive.
Yeah, it is.
But shit makes you a freak,
Xanax?
You're sucking
That should
toes
just-
and shit because you
What?
don't care. You don't care. It's turning off the receptors.
I
It's
just
like,
made me
is this
sleep.
weird?
I just wanted to sleep when I.
Yeah, but if you fight that, you're eating ass.
Okay.
But again,
So he's a freak.
it's just an assumption, really.
So has Little Xan eaten your ass?
I hate how
I mean, if you had to assume from that whole conversation,
That's
he's
the one
eating my
takeaway. Okay, that's
what I
good to
mean?
know.
I
It
can't
looks
really
like,
be with people
You know what?
who-
It looks like he ate your ass and didn't brush.
He probably just wasn't brushing either way.
He ate the whole damn ass.
That photo is a little scary for sure.
Okay.
I hate that he cheated.
Yeah.
I hate the cheated.
But what did
cheating.
I
That's-
expect? Come on.
I guess.
Oh my God, this is my loyal Prince Charming. I knew what I was signing up
I
for
guess.
sure. And again, reformed. I wouldn't.
What do you mean by
reformed?
reformed?
I wouldn't do this again. I would not date Lil
it's
Xan again.
changed.
I'm a changed woman.
What is it that what is it about Little Xan like that you're attracted to, like maybe famous men or pop men who are like poppin'? Like
I
what
mean,
does it mean?
he's also like kind of like problematic, right? Like
Chaotic, fun.
Okay.
It's a fun lifestyle for
Okay.
sure. You know what I mean? And I just feel like, again, I don't know, like Love Bomber, Psycho. You know what I mean? Like a 10,000 roses at your door, but he's cheating. But it's fun.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
I don't know.
I like
But-
that energy. I get that.
But I wouldn't. Again, this
Yeah.
was a very long time ago. I want to say we dated like 5 years ago.
5 years ago, were you even legal then?
I was 19.
Oh shit, that's crazy. 'Cause
We're
you're
like the same age.
And so, okay, so that's Little Xan. Now I talked
I
a
might
lot.
have been 18.
I talked a lot about Lil Xan on the show. You
Did
saw when he
you?
pulled a gun at the gas station? That video?
I did see that. That was such an insane era. The paparazzi of him, like
yeah.
when he went to the hospital for definitely something probably very serious, and then told all of the press that he just like ate too many hot Cheetos.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I was like,
I
they're really
forgot
recording
about that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
for him though that he actually got that story out.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
So then, okay, I guess he might be your most physically repulsive ex.
We didn't say that.
But then you got these guys like, trust me, you're making all the girls jealous with this. I remember him, Jay Alvarez.
Oh my God, that's so fucking funny.
Alvarez.
I wouldn't say that was as official and like whatever. It was just like a
It wasn't really
fling
dating.
thing.
Yeah, there was a whole phenomenon, Ela, on TikTok. I just saw like every comment
Oh.
or every video was just like, "Yo, Jay Alvarez," and I didn't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Really?
So apparently, or not apparently, a video leaked of him having sex with this girl using coconut oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was all the rage.
Yeah,
on
I recommend it.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. I wasn't the girl in the video, but he hates when I talk about him, though. I know this is gonna piss him off.
Oh.
What's he gonna do about it?
Send me a fucking woke novel text. Sorry, Jay. Oh my God, I'll just preemptively apologize. Seriously. Well, next time I'm in Hawaii, we'll stay our full feet apart. I promise. Oh
So
my God.
Did he use the coconut oil on you when you guys
Picking
were
coconuts in Barbados.
intimate?
He might have enlightened me to, you know.
Okay. Okay.
You know, but it's not like his thing. It's not like he carries it around in a jar in his pocket. I'm not trying to like, you know what I
He
mean? But I
might.
also think, knowing him, that he, and this is an assumption, or this is a, what's the word? My opinion. That's how, that's what you say to not get sued. In my opinion, I think he leaked the tape himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So he was down for the world to know about
Yeah.
his
For
preferred fruit lubrications.
For sure.
you know.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also dated because you have such an illustrious dating history. I mean, you and Bella
illustrious.
Thorne were
Yeah.
dating for a while.
A long time.
You guys had a falling out, right?
We did. We had a really, really messy, awful breakup for sure, and we didn't talk for like 2 years. We're really cool now. Yeah, everything about that was just so blurred lines. You know what I mean? So it's like when shit like that happens, it's messy. But
And
We're
Jake,
healed now.
Jake Paul, of course.
yeah, that happened.
But were you guys really together? Because you had this whole
Your
marriage
guess is as
thing.
good as mine.
You don't even know.
I mean,
Yeah, that-
not like that, but I just mean like, yeah, your guess is as good. I mean, I was in it. I really cared about him, and you know, but I can't speak for him.
Are you guys still close, or do you?
We're not close. We weren't cool for a really long time, and now I think we're cool. Had a little chit chat here and there.
Mhm.
And we will like have a little chit chat, I guess. But
Did you see that there was an article in the New York Times about him sexually assaulting someone? Did you read that?
are you talking about in like 2020,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah,
that sounds
probably.
about right. A
I
girl-
remember that era. I mean, that era. I'm like using
That
fucking
era.
Twitter terms for that. Like,
Those were the days. Crazy days.
I remember that for sure. That happening, and
Oh, you think it happened?
no.
okay.
Sorry.
When
sorry,
it
sorry.
came
no, I
out.
don't think that happened. I never want to be someone to invalidate a victim in any regard of anything, but I was with him at all times pretty much, and
Oh.
during that time, I don't,
At
and
the-
I don't, I hate that it's wrong to say I don't think based on someone's character they'd do that, because then people would be like,
Well, yeah. I mean,
the truth is the truth, and I stand with whatever
Yeah.
the truth
And
is.
people hide their ugly side anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Did
So
it ever go to court?
I don't know.
I don't know if there was an update, or I don't know if it ever became a legal issue. It was just kind of like a report from the New York Times about.
Yeah, and I'm no longer in my defending Jake Paul dying on that hill era anyway, so
Good.
he can just,
Good.
it's his own journey.
Okay.
I have my own journey.
But you
Wish him
think
the best.
you think he didn't do it? It's okay if you have an opinion. I mean, from what you can tell,
I don't think he.
can I would say I don't. Yeah, I don't think. I wouldn't say he didn't do it.
Yeah, you can't say he didn't do it. I don't think he did it. But
Okay.
I mean, if he did do it, then obviously he should pay the consequences. And I don't fucking know. Tana Mongeau doesn't need to be speaking on any of this.
Right. Sure.
Believe victims.
Yeah. There
But-
it is.
Yeah.
Except her.
It's hard when you. Yeah, fuck. It's really hard when you like know someone so well, and like it. I don't know. What would you do if someone that you were really, really close to?
That's happened
like
so
Hila.
many times
Oh
in the
my
past
God.
year. Like 3 of my like close friends have all been like had life destroying controversies.
Yeah.
Justin
mean-
Roiland, you followed that one? He's the creator of Rick and Morty, who's like, that was like one of the most brutal cancellations I have ever seen. From the top, he was like fucking buzzing at the
And that's
top.
the thing too. If there's like facts and things that like add up and
He
stuff
did
like
that
that, like,
shit. No,
yeah,
he
you know,
did
there's
that
like
shit.
so
that's
much.
yeah. Like if someone did that, like
There is so much.
imagine you and Hila are together for like 2 years. You're spending every day together. You think you really know her character,
Yeah.
like so on and so forth. And you guys are throwing parties, and there's a lot of people with very questionable intentions and making videos and stuff like that. Like, what would you do?
I would defend Hila, of course. Or I mean, if Hila was accused, Hila,
Or just like, not even defending, but I mean, like, do you know what I mean? Just like, you know her. You'd be like, I don't know.
You're saying.
It's not even just like necessarily like I would defend her at all costs no matter what. But if you were like, I don't think she did that.
Yeah.
Like,
is
it wrong to say that?
No.
No.
I think it's fair, and especially you have a more.
I
You have
mean,
a better
you
position to say that than
you were
anyone else.
together at
Yeah.
the time, so you know.
Kind of. Who really knows? You know? I don't know.
Okay, so Jake Paul not guilty.
By Tana Mongeau, the judge. God, every podcast. One day that must be how like Selena Gomez feels about like Justin Bieber. Like not me. I'm like, Selena Gomez must feel just like me. That's not what I mean. But I just mean like when you have such a public relationship, peak fame thing with someone,
Yeah.
like you're always going to be asked about it. Like I'm going to be married with.
You don't want to
children
talk
one
about
day.
him anymore.
It's not. There's no bad blood. It's just like we're not close. He lives in Puerto Rico. He's boxing, and I'm doing my own thing. And you know what I mean. It's just.
Yeah.
I just feel like the girl in that era is a very different girl. I've grown so much.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who was eating the burrito that cheated on you? What does that mean?
Oh my God, that's so funny. I dated this guy Brad.
Bro, he looks just like Justin Bieber. I saw.
I'm like, I dated this guy Brad. That's the only reason why. He was just so hot.
So he's beautiful.
He's beautiful. He's so beautiful. It looks a little worse now. No, I'm sorry,
Yes.
Brad. Fuck.
Hold on, give me his Instagram.
Brad Sousa.
Here, I have a whole ass Insta.
And we're so cool now. I forgive him. You know what I mean? 100%. I'm honestly happy it happened.
Did it devastate you when it happened?
Yes and no. Being cheated on is never.
Here's all the pictures.
Being cheated on is never fun. I edited all my Instagram captions after that. Cheaters first Coachella.
So this is what I was gonna show.
I love that.
This is why.
I never took them down.
This is why Tana. This is why people love Tana. That's Justin Bieber.
Absolutely. And Justin Bieber's the hottest man alive, and I really liked his
is.
personality. We had a lot of fun together, and he was great to me. And we were in a time at the end where I wanted to break up with him anyways, and then a bunch of crazy shit happened. We were at Coachella. I tried to break up with him. He wouldn't let me. He ended up doing a bunch of really crazy shit that had the police called, and they put him on a 5150 hold.
Holy shit.
They thought he was going to kill himself. And while he was, away at the loony bin in Coachella, California, he left his phone. I went through it. He was cheating on me. He got back. I said, now that you're...
That's a hell of a time to look through someone's phone.
Absolutely.
I mean, you were right, but that's awesome.
He's like in a padded room. I'm like, who's he tweeting?
This motherfucker.
Yeah. No, but I had a hunch anyways. But I will say at the same time too, like he went from a normal Canadian boy and we ended up bonding and we started dating. Like the fame of it all, you know what I mean? You're Tana's boyfriend. I want to fuck you. Da, 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 da. Like all that I think is a lot as like a kid to handle. So
Imagine like you just look like Justin Bieber and like you're like
he was just kind of like
On top of
a upgraded version of like a really cute bag. Like I would just take him around like, like
Good.
here's my hot Justin Bieber.
So here you edited the caption says cheaters first Coachella. I'm debating deleting this, but I look so iconic and hot without a Facetune, so I'd hate for that to go to waste. Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
That's you know what I mean.
Why should you have to erase it?
Absolutely. There was
Yeah.
like 10. I think
I have them all.
He cheated on me, but my ass looks dumb fat in this, so I'm debating delete. That's so,
It's not worth it to erase it. Keep it up.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, I was pissed.
Here's a pic of me on Valentine's Day at dinner I paid for.
Oh God.
Was he broke? Loser.
So broke. And any money he was making was like, sorry for vaping in your face.
It's totally fine. It's just like a force of habit to blow it away from me. But I've been around it.
Any money he was making was from like deals I was getting him. Like, you know what I mean? Like I cared about him. I was like, oh, we're going to make you a star. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah. And I'm happy that we broke up. I think that it changed the trajectory of my life a lot. And I probably would have stayed with him a lot longer had that not happened. And I think he's in a good place now.
Well, these are vibes, though.
These are
He
fun.
says, I paid for this dinner. We took an Uber that I paid for. Kissing someone who cheated on me while he's wearing clothes I got him. Sent for
God.
free and gaining followers from this pic. Wow, you really took care of this boy. You sugar daddied him.
I used to be so much more rogue. Like now I just wouldn't do that. And it's like, fuck.
Would you still do that? Pay for a guy like in that?
Absolutely not. That's the only
No.
time I've ever done that. And it taught me a lot.
Is it just because he was so hot?
I really liked him though. We had a lot of fun. And like he treated me amazing. Out of being cheated on ever in my life, that was the only one that was kind of shocking to me because I was like, you kiss the ground I walk on 24 hours a day. You know what I mean?
Do you wonder if he just saw you as like a sugar mama? Like, or do you think he
Absolutely.
loved you? Or you think he was just playing you?
I have no idea. To this day, he will say, I loved you more than anything. That's the biggest mistake of my life, blah, 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 blah. But like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, right? Like you're a fucking Canadian boy out in the sticks and now you're like in LA living it up. Yeah.
You date different breeds of men than people that I know.
Yeah, I have no type. It's
Like-
very scary. No type.
I've never cheated. I don't think I know anyone that's cheated of my friends. I don't cheat.
What?
We're all good boys around here. These guys are not cheaters. Any of you guys ever cheated? Raise your hand now.
I don't think I know anyone who hasn't cheated.
See,
Really?
that's what I'm saying. We're in different worlds.
Yeah.
You've
I'm-
cheated.
I wouldn't now. It was a very long time ago, but I mean,
So what does cheating mean? Like a kiss, holding hands, flirting, or is it sex is cheating?
all of that's, I guess, cheating, right? Emotional cheating.
I think so.
Emotionally
It
being
might be.
engaged.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think all the way
Yeah.
from emotional up is cheating, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree. I was just kind of curious. Were you?
yeah, I mean, I was just with a really bad, like abusive, awful guy, and I just didn't want to break up with him. So I was like violently just cheating. And like now looking back, I was, like break up with
okay.
him. But it was also a hard situation. I like would try to break up with him and I couldn't and shit. So
Who was that?
this was like my first boyfriend ever.
Before the fame?
Kinda. Yeah. But like in the beginning, he was like here and there, but I've laid him to rest. He's like dead in my mind.
He's dead?
He's dead.
Fuck yeah.
Rip.
Do you date, like, is it weird for you to date, like, poorer dudes? Does that ever happen? Because it's just different. Like, you want to go do shit, and if
Yeah.
he's like if he, not even broke, but like just like a normal income, it could be a little weird where you end up paying for him because you want to hang out with him.
Yeah, it's I dated someone for a couple months last year that I met on Hinge.
Okay.
And but he's still, for me, it's like if you're poor and you have no job and you're not grinding and you're not making money, that's where I would never ever be with you. Like he was killing it. He was working hard and and it's like if I can tell someone is not in it for the money and I'm dating them and they're working hard and they have dreams and goals and they're driven and whatever, come on my jet. Who cares, right? Like
You fly jet?
Like not always, but I'm saying like
That's badass.
I'll take him on some shit if I know his intentions are right.
But
If
not even.
I
not
know what
even
you
like-
mean. Yes.
But like, let's say he makes like 50,000 a year, like normal guy,
Yeah.
has a normal job.
If I absolutely head over heels loved him and I knew he was in it for not the monetary
trusted him?
reasons,
Okay.
yeah, then you want to extend the things you have with the people that you love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You like I've always been that way. I love that. That's like why I want to work and stuff. I love
Well,
finding the people I love.
There's the stereotype of like the rich guy with the gold diggers. You always hear that term, which I hate. I always thought it was so stupid. But from your experience, because you're a rich single woman, are you weary dating? Is it like landmines out there? Do you think dudes are gold digging?
I feel like now my just like read on people. I mean, clearly, as we just went in this deep dive, I've done it all.
Yeah.
Like and now it's just it's just a read of character for me. I'm not really weary. I just try to like, you know what I mean? Couple red flags and I'm out.
Good.
Like
Smart.
for sure. So
Yeah, I know what you mean. When you're less experienced, you get kind of just caught up in shit.
yeah, 100%. And like new to LA and young and he's famous or he's this or people love it. They ship us. None of that means anything to me now. You know?
Yeah. You know,
Thank you so much. Wow.
yeah, we.
A 5-star service.
That's what I'm
around here.
saying. We don't fuck
It's like
around.
sparkling or still. Fucking incredible.
Wait, Lena, she asked for sparkling.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Lena.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Right. Run while you can.
But you've been teasing a boyfriend now.
Yeah. Yeah, you just called me single, and I was like, well,
Is not public who he is?
it's not public who he is. He doesn't. Well, it is and it isn't. Like People Magazine just posted a whole story with his like full name and shit, And like the people on TikTok are crazy. Someone like doxed the fuck out of him. I posted one photo with him and they like found where he lived, put his address in this TikTok. It
Really?
was like going viral. I was like so pissed because it's like he just doesn't want that. You know what I mean? Like it's new still. I'm just saying he doesn't have TikTok downloaded. He doesn't use Instagram. He doesn't like
He's a private citizen. like
very,
you say.
very,
Okay.
very private citizen. And that's where it's like you start to feel that like guilt almost, I guess, where it's like, I don't want you to have to be subject to all this shit you hate of
Yeah.
people tracking you down and
Yeah, I can
posting
imagine
your-
that's pretty crazy for someone who's not from our world.
and someone who doesn't want it. Because it's one thing, there are the people who are like, oh my God, this is so cool. I want clout, blah, blah, blah. But like, you know what I mean? It's just like fucking.
How'd you guys meet?
He is best friends with my best friend, like childhood best friends with my
Oh.
best friend.
Natural means.
Yeah, very, very
How
natural.
people meet people.
Yeah, and there was just one day where I was like, "Oh, I really like you," like type of vibe, and we both were just like, "We're not going to be friends. Like, this isn't. We're not giving friendship here."
Ooh, well, good for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's interesting. He lives in Vegas, where I'm from.
Oh wow.
You guys are. He's from Vegas.
Well, I'm from Vegas.
I know, but he lives in Vegas.
Yeah, but not like
That's
lives
gotta
in
be a
Vegas,
pain in
like
the butt.
Trenches. He's very successful, which is good. But I'm still. I mean, you can take the girl out of Vegas, but you can't take the Vegas out of the girl. So
Yeah.
I bond with a Vegas guy. Like our core values are fucked up, but the same.
There's
But the
some.
long distance is hard. It's really hard. I don't
Yeah.
know if
Is he? Well,
for
does
me.
he want to move to LA?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and like, how much do I really?
Why
want
would he want to stay in Vegas? No offense. I know you grew up there.
Yeah.
My parents lived there. My grandparents lived there. I've
Really?
been there a lot. The fact that this man wants to stay in Vegas is a red flag.
But the thing is I was like that for a while. I moved out of Vegas when I was like 15, so like 9 years ago. And for a while I was like, fuck that city, for whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I kind of came around to it again. Like, I love it again. And I see why people who are really like he's in like real estate vibes, you know what I mean? So he's like very successful in Vegas. Like if you're living lavish as fucking Vegas, the cost of living is great there. You get the vibe of a big city, but it's not too much. Like
Yeah.
weather's pretty nice, except for when it's really cold or really hot. Like
Yeah. By the way, this is the Justin Bieber guy. He's such a dollar store Justin Bieber. He's like Wish Justin Bieber. And I know that's a joke
No,
that gets
I mean,
tossed around, but it's just so accurate.
it's so
Wow.
accurate.
Oh
He's
my
like
god.
the Justin Bieber action doll.
I didn't realize
The face is all
before
fucked up.
because the other picture was far. I'm like,
It's so funny
He'll
how.
always look good to me. You know, I can't.
No, he's handsome. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. It's just
Yeah.
funny how he looks like Justin Bieber. Oh,
no,
he looks better in that
seriously.
one. He kind of looks like Leonardo in that one. I mean, obviously, but like
Should I
not.
call him? No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, dollar store Justin Bieber.
That's crazy.
What is he up to now? Is he not doing?
He's
Why are we
making
looking at
music,
him again?
actually.
His,
He's
his,
making music. Normally, I
Really?
get the musician, and then I like ruin their life so hard they're like either quitting their job in life or they're making awful music about me. But this was the reverse effect, where we broke up and he became a musician, and he wrote a lot of songs about our. Yeah.
his last post got 900 likes. How does that make you feel? 14 weeks ago.
I'm so mature and reformed now. I feel indifferent to that. I don't.
Oh, stop. You feel something.
I really don't.
Okay.
Because it's like I would hate if someone said that about me. If I was like getting no likes.
He said sold out show.
What
Last
kind of
Friday took
song?
me a few days to take, but like, how if there's not, if you sold out, there's definitely
I-
less than this many people.
And obviously as well. Oh, this was.
Come
Obviously, as well,
on.
let's say it was, 3-4 years ago when I was really bitter, like, fuck you, I gave you everything and you cheated on me. Like,
Yeah.
you're a rat. Like, I made you. When I was angry like that, that would have, but now I just,
You've moved
I
on.
feel nothing. Yeah.
That's good. That means you moved on. Bella Thorne wrote a song about you called Stupid Fucking Bitch.
Oh my god.
Fucking give that girl a Grammy.
Oh my god.
Give that girl a Grammy.
She did
even-
not mince words at
She
all.
hired a girl in the music video who looked like me. I filmed a reaction
Whoa.
video to it, which I think equated maybe in views to her song. I don't even know, which made me feel better.
I didn't
don't
know about
remember.
all this.
Yeah, it's a banger. Oh my God, that was the time.
Was that a hateful thing she did, or was she being cheeky? Like, what was it?
It was kind of cheeky. Like some of the words were like, "You're stupid," but I don't remember. You know what I mean? Like you're a stupid fucking bitch. Like I hate that I loved you. It was like kind of
What did you
air of
let
it.
it happen?
What?
Why did she hate you so much?
It's a long story, but it's basically like I started dating her. And it was right as I was kind of moving out here, like, fine. And I credit so much of my like fame and success to her. She was my first like break into the mainstream world, and she taught me so much, whatever. But we were dating, and then a couple months into us kind of dating or whatever it was, she brought in this guy, Mod Sun, this singer. And she started just dating him. He was around all the time, and it was very much an environment of it felt like we were like competing for her. Like,
you were in an open thing with her,
Yeah, like,
but then it got weird.
yeah, and then the narrative in the press all of a sudden was thruple. They're in a thruple. They're all dating, whatever. Pretty much the entire time. So this was like a year of this, where it was just like I was dating Bella, and so was he.
And it
we were
wasn't
friends.
true.
And then like we
Was
both were
it?
just dating her, and then eventually we became friends through that.
But
Especially,
you guys were never together.
well, at
Oh.
that time, no.
Oh,
so then
okay, we're getting okay.
So then
I see.
we were both just dating her, and for a while we really didn't get along. It was like, who's getting her the better fucking Valentine's Day gift? And oh my God, we have to do a matching costume, and fuck this and whatever. But it was what she wanted, and we both wanted to.
It's almost like a Mormon. It reminds me of like the Mormon reality shows I've seen where they like live out in the
Yeah,
middle
but
of.
just a fucked up weird LA stoner version. Like no one showers. I shower now. I'm reformed. But
Really? What's the longest you've gone without a shower? Like genuinely curious.
I don't actually know the specific.
We
time, but
talking like 5+ days?
Have you ever been probably yeah? Have you ever been so depressed where you just I don't even you know what I mean? You're rotting in a bed and you don't.
I've been very depressed, but I don't think I've gone more than 3 days without a shower. That's my max.
That's really good. I've been
The thing is,
so
I'm-
suicidal depressed where I just didn't leave a bed for like probably like 6 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel I'm particularly greasy. Like
I
in
feel like
3
I'm
days.
particularly not like I
Yeah.
never I don't the internet disagrees. But so basically towards the very end, Bella like Mod Sun and I were vibing a lot more because like I felt like me and Bella were on the outs. Him and Bella were definitely on the outs. So it was kind of like, oh my God, she's so fucking, you know what I mean? We were bonding over that. And then him and her broke up before, or no, her and I broke up before him and her broke up. Or I was dating the Brad, because I was also open with it too. I was dating Justin Bieber guy. Eventually got so serious, and Bella and I were just fighting all the time, and we were trying to mix business and work. It wasn't working. We broke up. And then a couple months later, whatever, her and Mod Sun break up. And then Mod Sun and I just bond. We click. We're like, fuck this past 2 years of our life. We started hanging out a lot. I was in my music making era. So he was also helping me with all of this music shit. So I was spending a lot of time with him. Eventually, him and I start dating. And which is such a, you'd think we would have just done it then. You know what I mean? Like in our throuple situation, but we didn't. And then she was very much so angry. Girl code, how could you?
Girl code. That's funny because
And that was my
dating,
standpoint.
yeah.
I'm like, girl code, bitch, you just made me fucking look like I was dating him for the last fucking 2 years. And you were fine with it when it was
Interesting.
in your world with your control, but now you hate it because we broke up with you and we don't like you. And that's what it felt like. And we just went back and forth and back and forth. And it was all online and it was so messy. And yeah, but then, I mean, eventually we both grew a lot and just kind of let bygones be bygones. We both said and did a lot of mean shit. And, you know, we were young and it was stupid.
Was there any weird or awkward? I can imagine when you have two people dating the same girl. And were you guys over like in the same house together a
time.
lot?
All the
And would she ever like go with him and hook up and you're like sitting on the couch, like shit like that? Or I just imagine like all these awkward situations.
Like, yes and no. It was never awkward, though. Like, we were all very close. So we'd just be, like, chilling. Like, there were always other people around that we'd all just be, like, hanging out with. Or I'd just be with them. It's not like they were, like, whatever, just, like, leave to go fuck, I guess. Or if they did, it'd be, like, we're all with our friends. And then they'd come back, like, 20 minutes later, like, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, oh, cool. Like, it didn't... I was in my just very open, wild LA dating crazy era. So it wasn't like there was so much... like I wasn't frustrated with that, I guess, like at all. It didn't really like bother me.